get started with our conversation today. Our last video that we did, the audience loved you. We got over 1,400 and some views. So they fell in love with you. So let me let them see the star.
How you?
Now introduce yourself.
Ella Mitchell.
Ella
My
Mitchell.
age. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And where are you from?
I'm really from North Florida. I'm down here living with my son and daughter-in-law.
Okay.
And I'm 93 years old.
93. Yes. Okay. And you told me you was experiencing hair loss
Yes.
or hair thinning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Earlier, I went to the doctor and the doctor said my liver enzymes was up. So I was on 8 milligrams of Tylenol like 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
And they cut it because they said it would cause the liver enzymes to go up. So
Mm-hmm.
after that, I started experiencing the comb full of hair.
And it was long. It was long strands, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And the last time, what we're doing is, I'm a hairstylist, but I also have another hat, where I'm a trichologist. And a trichologist, what we do, we're paramedicals, and we study hair and scalp disorders, and we try to get to the root cause of why people are losing their hair. So typically what we do, if she was a hair loss client, but she's my regular client that I service on a 2-week basis, we would start out with the consultation. And in that consultation, we would gather information. But since she's my regular client and I still have to help her, so I have to wear my trichology hat with her as well. So she's just disclosing information to me. So initially she told me, I think this is the, what is it? The
Third time.
third time.
About 6 weeks.
Right. When she first told me she was having some shedding, when I started shampooing, well, not when I started rolling her, I realized she was having some long shedding. Then she came back the next 2 weeks, and then we started talking, and then she told me that she wasn't sleeping. I knew she was on medication. So that's like 2 factors. So that's gathering information. So this morning she came in and she said she realized that she had stopped taking the medication and she started experiencing hair loss, hair thinning after that. So those are some interesting facts that we can gather to help her assist with the hair thinning. So we know that not being able to, and because she stopped the medication, she was saying that she's not able to sleep. So with my trichology hat, we realize that anytime you stop or start any type of medication, you will experience hair loss. So what's the solution? What do we need to do to aid her? So today, the first thing that I did, you remember what we did? The first thing, Eileen? Today.
What you put on to make it, what was that you put on it to?
We did a scalp exfoliation.
Oh, yes.
Well, before we did a scalp exfoliation, I did a trichological procedure where I actually increased her blood flow.
Yes.
Right, that's the first thing I did. I did something, and it's a trichological treatment where I assist her in increasing her blood flow. Because remember, when we're not sleeping, our blood is not flowing. It's not providing the nutrients that we need to our hair follicle. So that's the first thing I did, increase the blood flow. Then after we increased the blood flow, I put together a holistic, all-natural mask that I applied to her scalp. And that mask consists of different things to cleanse the follicle, to increase blood flow, to provide some nutrients that we know she's not getting from when she's asleep. So we put that on her, and then as soon as I put it on, well, how did you feel?
It was very soothing.
She said,
yeah, very soothing.
She said her scalp was very soothing as soon as I put it on. Now, the mask that I put together, I don't use the same mask for everybody. I use different ones for different needs. So I know what she needed. And then another thing, the mask, her hair is platinum. So certain things that I put in maybe one mask, I can't put in the other one because we don't want to change her hair color. And because of medication, we know the hair color changes. We get rainbows of colors. We get pinks. We haven't had any yellows. Have we had any yellows?
I know we have green.
We have pink and green. And that's because of the medication that she's taking. It comes out. So we know what we have to do to rectify that. So what we're going to do, so the first thing that I did was increase her blood flow because she's not getting the blood circulation at night. I also cleansed her follicles. Cleansing the scalp and cleansing the hair is two separate things. We have to make sure the follicle mouth is cleansed so that the natural oils that we get can distribute throughout our hair. So that's the first thing. And not only people with thinning hair, but everybody needs to have a scalp exfoliation. As a matter of fact, scalp exfoliation actually helps with to stop the thinning because the scalp is clogged. Now, those are the two things that we did today. So this answer to this solution, or the solution, is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. I was explaining the last time on the video that our hair is in cycles. We have the growing stage, the resting stage, and the shedding stage. Now, it appears that she's having a type of hair loss. It appears, because I'm not a dermatologist, I'm a trichologist. So we don't diagnose, but we investigate and we see what it appears to be. So it appears to be because how the hair is coming out is long strands and there's no bulb at the end. So that gives me a signal to let me know that yes, she's losing hair, but she's losing it in the androgen stage, which is the growing stage. So we have to put her hair back into the growing stage so it can complete the stages, the androgen stage. So follow us, because this is not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take, it usually takes about 3 months before the body reacts. Now, we know that she stopped taking her medication. She said she stopped. When did you stop taking the medication again?
At least 6-8 weeks ago.
6-8 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
it was long enough. I told you.
Yes.
I went to the doctor in November, and that's when.
November.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll count December.
Yes.
So we'll count December until now. Now we know after 3 months her body is going to start to change. So we have 1 month and we'll see how the shedding is doing. But that's going on internally. Externally, we're doing what we have to do. We're cleansing the scalp. We are increasing her blood flow. We're talking to her about the different things that she can eat, different teas and whatnot she can eat to get some vital nutrients. And we haven't talked about, but we're going to talk about now, things to help her to sleep at night. And one tip is getting a diffuser and putting eucalyptus oil in it by your bed before you sleep at night.
Okay.
That will help you to relax. That will help you to relax and drift off into a nice, relaxing, resting sleep. So when our clients are experiencing hair loss, remember, it's not an overnight thing. It's not one conditioner. It's definitely not an oil, period, that we put on the scalp. So we give them facts about what's going on. We don't give them false hope. We let them know that it's not going to happen overnight. And we work with the body. But we do our part as trichologists. So follow us as we go through this journey to stop her hair from shedding. So, for all the new followers, because like I said, I had, 1,400 views? Thank you. I really appreciate it. And how everybody can help me is because when I look at what's going on my channel, right now I have 91 subscribers. So thanks to the 91 subscribers. My goal is to get 500. But we have to do it one step at a time. So when I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to give y'all a treat. A nice treat. But for the ones that's watching, please hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Nothing. Only thing it costs is you to touch that button. And then when you subscribe, that helps YouTube see that I'm dispensing valuable information. And then once you subscribe, if you like the content that I'm talking about, hit the like button. And then I would love for you to comment. I love to talk. So if you have any questions, put it in the chat. All right? So that's me and my client. And we're going to go through this journey. It's going to be a 3-month journey. So you'll hear from us every 2 weeks. I'm going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm going to share with her the comments that she got last week. Thank you. Thanks everybody for joining.